I'm out here at Portland Nursery Stark. I'm with Ken. Ken, a lot of us are, new to gardening, and we really love picking fruits in the summertime. And there's a lot that we can do in our plant in our own yard that we can pick.
Absolutely, yeah. This is a great climate for growing everything from trees to the smallest strawberry plant.
Yeah, you drive through the valley and you see these big fields, but I think some people don't realize that they can actually grow small amounts in their own landscapes.
There's some great bush fruits that are high yielders, maybe 10, 20 pounds on a mature plant that just take a couple of feet.
So there's a wide selection. So what are some good ones that would be good for the home gardener to plant in their yard?
Sure. If space is really limited, anybody can grow a strawberry plant. Just a small pot, a couple of good day neutral types like Albion, keep you in fruit for the cereal bowl in the mornings. Probably next I'd steer people toward blueberries. There's some good half highs that are highly productive. Something like Sunshine Blue, which is a southern high bush type, really strong producer without pollination, and extraordinarily long season. I've been getting fruit into the very end of September, and sometimes even into the first few days of October the last few years, which is a good 6 weeks past the very last of the northern high bush types.
Right. And then the blueberries I've seen can actually be somewhat of an attractive plant.
Absolutely. Yeah, we have a small number which are actually evergreens, so they can sort of hold their own as landscape plants during the wintertime. But the other varieties do have beautiful canes. Some of them have nice strong yellows, some good strong reds, so they aren't quite going to face down a red twig dogwood, but they're getting there.
I do love blueberries, but I also really enjoy raspberries. Are some of the berries like that? Can we do those in our backyards?
Definitely, yeah. Raspberries establish really quickly. They can, you almost need a chain and a whip sometimes. But a little bit of height. They're somewhat self-supporting, so you don't need any kind of an elaborate trellis. Sometimes just a few stakes, maybe a couple of strings to keep things from nodding over. And there too, once again, if you're a patio or a balcony person, you can use things like the raspberry shortcake, which does really well in containers.
So if we're looking to pick out some different fruits, and you guys have a great selection out here at your stores, this time of year, what are some things that we need to look at depending on what we're, looking for, what kind of fruit to plant?
Sure. This is the season when things are just starting to wake up, so you can take a few clues. What looks like a bigger start, better shape for something like a blueberry bush, good bush balance. And then, looking across the variety, if you see, that some are waking up faster and some are a little bit behind, sometimes that can be a clue that maybe those smaller ones are struggling a little bit more. So choose the bigger, healthier ones.
And it's probably important that we know the space where we have where we want to plant, because like a strawberry plant is going to be kind of a low ground cover, where you have a more shrub like a blueberry versus more of a vining like a raspberry.
Yeah, absolutely. Soil type too, certain things you're not going to want to put into areas that have been vegetable gardens, like brambles and strawberries both share a lot of diseases with tomatoes and peppers, for instance. So obviously blueberries are acid lovers, so they'd be good companions for, maybe some of your azaleas or rhodies, as long as you're using an organic fertilizer.
And you guys have a ton of information on your website, because it can be overwhelming.
It can, and even that information, there's a lot of it there, but I'd say our website's a great resource.
Right. So if you're looking to plant some small fruits in your yard, make sure you come out to Portland Nursery out here on the Stark Street or to Division Street and talk to their staff and get some great ideas about what you can grow in your garden to harvest this summer. So Ken, thanks for having us out.
Thanks for seeing.